vomited out his entire intestines. Clap for Jesus. Are you f***ing idiot? And now what a glorious morning.
I love the teacher. Come on.
Going for a stroll around the town in the daytime today. Currently in a church. I remember the first time I came to South America and I was so impressed by these like churches and cathedrals. And then after a while I was like, okay, it's just another place to worship. Imagine waking up to that in the morning. Hello. That's pretty cool. Boy, that was risky. Got a bit scared at some points there. Thought I might fall into the water. But no, I survived. Like the superhero that I am. Let me just do a quick... last meal before I go to Rio de Janeiro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone is vomiting on the coach. Hey, oh my god. A guy has just vomited out his entire intestines on the coach. It's making me want to vomit. What's that for? I think this guy is like unblocking the toilet. I can't believe that just happened. It's calmed down now, but I just don't want to smell it. Oh my gosh, che llegada. I've arrived in Rio. I'm very excited to be back. It's been 10 years since I've been back. If not more, 11. That's crazy. 12. The energy's energy in. It feels very Rio, very loco. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into Rio Carnival 2025. I remember when I first got here in 2009, the first time I touched down here, I got off the bus and I literally was like 19 years old, couldn't speak Portuguese, was petrified, didn't have any internet, had like a loose description as to how to get to my couch surfing place. I was crashing in some university halls. I got in at like 10 p.m. and I remember being absolutely so petrified and like unsure of what to do. I was walking around semi-crying, trying to find people to help me. No one could understand me, I couldn't understand them. I made it eventually. I think the guy actually came to get me. I don't know what happened, but somehow I had a piece of paper, directions, a train station or something, and I got there. So now coming back like 15 years later after the first time I came, 16 even. Yeah, crazy. It feels kind of like nostalgic, but also like, look how far we come. Now she can get an Uber. That I'm getting a bus. How do I even do this thing? Hey, Jesus, this is totally fine. I got this. I won't lie, this is a pretty horrendous journey, and my lips are really dry. Been about 2 hours. It's now probably like 3 hours. Oh, we're moving. Oh my god, there's some police action on the bus next to us. Oh my gosh, the police are literally searching some kids on the bus. Jesus Christ. This has probably been the worst traffic I've experienced in my life. I arrived in Rio at 6:40. It's now 10:30. That was a horrendous journey. That was absolutely horrendous. And I never want to repeat that again in my life. I was literally just wondering how I was going to get to the flat. And I bumped into my father. Which is perfect, because I'm staying with my father. Hola! Hola. It's 11:30 and I wanted to do some steps because I need to get my 10k. So they said, bet. Are we going to do this? Yeah, freeway. Perfect, it's like a coffin. It's like we're carrying a trunk person up the stairs. Oh my gosh, I mean, we're going to get some good exercise. Also, carnival as well. First things first. A million stairs. Hey, my father, she's ready. Over there you can see the Christ Redeemer. Just impressed at how pretty the route is. I wonder how many parts of Rio I will recognize from my days couch surfing in like 2009 and 2013. This is definitely one bit that I remember. The Arcos of Lapa. I had many a party here last time I was here. And it was crazy. So yeah, nostalgia is kicking in. This is interesting. It's kind of like a burger empanada. What? Woo! I think here is good. It's good. We are waiting for a blocoed to come down the famous stairs. Come on, not there. Sorry. I can't remember the name of the stairs. The famous stairs. Everyone knows in Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, fun. It's not even midday and this is my step count. 10k. It's 11:30. It just feels like life is for living, do you know what I mean? So why not? Why not? I love it. Yay! So it's not all fun and blocoed and raving and partying in the streets. I'm also preparing for my DJ set, so I am on Bandcamp listening to stuff. I am on Recordbox trying to prepare some mixes. Just doing my due diligence as a DJ who's actually here on tour. I love nothing more than getting music from DJs. I feel like when you're on tour, it's really easy to just not prepare anything because like you're just constantly on the go. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking the idea of like putting something together, giving it. I definitely want to come back to Brazil. I feel like next time I come, I want to spend more time in the north of Brazil. So I definitely want to put my best foot forward. Got a random, I can't remember the name of it, but it smells so nice. Is it sage? So I'm currently on my way to my gig now. Oh, my concealer is not blended. If it's not chapped lips, it's unblended makeup. Anyway, Sha, we move. I'll sort out later. But yeah, I spent the last 3 hours, more or less, in my ACOM, sorting out my set. What? Oh my God! Also, I actually had intended to go to the shops and buy a freaking mattress because it turns out I don't even have a bed. So I'm obviously like finding accommodation in Rio during this time is a myth. And so a couple of people, a friend of mine that I knew was like, yeah, you can come and stay in my accommodation, but you might want to get like a blow up mattress or something. I was like, yeah, sure, assuming that it probably was a sofa or something. And I get there, literally, there's actually not a bed. So I need to sort that because I literally slept on my yoga mat with mattresses last night. I feel like I'm like, yeah, debunking the myths of the glamour of touring. You think we're touring the world like these glamour celebrities? And I'm sleeping on the floor. No, I'm joking. I actually don't need to be sleeping on the floor. I really don't like the fact that this place feels very derelict. There's definitely movement around, but last time there was movement not far away from me, but it felt derelict. I was nearly killed in the favela. I can fight. I'm a strong girl. I'm even getting aggressive now. Let me start walking. Start walking like this. Yeah. Right. Wish me luck. Honestly, little tip, if you want to get into an event for free, just say you're the DJ. I was like, I'm the DJ. No one ID'd me, no one checked, and now I'm backstage. Little tip. you know how I was saying, haha, if you want to get into an event for free, just say you're the DJ. They let you in, no questions. No, literally point in case. I actually went to the wrong festival. I really hope I'm in the right place now.
I made it to the gimbal vlog.
The gimbal.
Wow.
We made it to the famous gimbal, yes. How do you feel about making it to my gimbal?
When you talk like this close to the camera.
No, it's
She doesn't know how to zoom out yet.
No, it's because of how I film it. Because
I'm joking.
I film it in landscape, okay, to make it YouTube ready. Okay. Alas, it is basically 6 a.m. and we are here waiting to go to favela for a baile, as you do. My set was really fun, by the way, just FYI. I love how the sun is actually coming up. Mad. So at the favela party, I was instructed not to record too openly because people don't like being on camera, which I respect. So I tried to keep the recording quite discreet and quite respectful. But also, in hindsight, there's quite a lot of parties at this particular favela. So I don't think it's that undercover. But anyway, I still think it was useful to not be too open with my gimbal while I was there. That really was quite the experience. And now what a glorious morning overlooking Pau de Sucre, I think it is. Pau de Sucre. Yeah, something like that. From the favela. That was insane. That is not exactly how I expected to spend my morning, but I loved it. Honourable mention to the guys casually carrying AK-45s and just guns around the favela. Like, I don't know, I've got a lot to debrief. I've only got 4% battery on this, but that was actually quite an experience. It was sick. There's definitely a lot of gringos like me in there, but like, the one thing that really stood out to me was the guys just casually walking through with guns. And I'm like, I am, once again, a small city girl, because I was genuinely quite shocked and relatively afraid. But then they were chilling, they were just loving life. And that was, Vamos?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
No,
look at that view.
Really beautiful.
It's an amazing view. I can't believe we're still going. Yeah, we made it. We made it to the blocoed. I said it was going to be bad. I wasn't lying. Okay, well, clearly things have gotten out of hand. Oh, wow. About last night or / this morning. It's literally 5:35 p.m. and I'm getting out. Favela party was an experience, very calm, apart from the AK-45s. Very interesting dynamics in the favelas. Had these like self-contained societies where the police don't really come, apart from like every now and then raiding them. They have this like weird like sort of coerced peace where they, you know, they have their favela bosses and kings or whatever it is maintaining the order, keeping the police out, but they seem like they really just do their own thing up there, and it's just like their own microcosm, and we are mere guests and we kind of get behind it. Oi, what a What a life, eh? What a life. Actually, I also need, do you know what I need to do? I need to buy a freaking mattress. That's what I need to do. I feel like after Carnival, these guys can literally have the year off. They must make so much money from Carnival. And then you've got the actual like street traders that also make a bag. Fair enough. And then last we are back at Lapa. There's like non-stop energy and noise and just vibes. Love it. Bloco, I love that. Just random samba in the streets. I think I finally nailed the samba. I think I need to make it a little bit less heavy on my feet, but I'm getting there. I mean, like, if I was to be here for like 6 months, honestly, between falando Portuguese and dançando samba, I'll basically be a Brazilian. And now I have to rush back to the flat to get my USB sticks. Then I'm gonna run off to the gig. My diet right now is shocking. If I am not eating pastries and salgados and just excessive amounts of carbs, I am literally eating chicken. I need to eat some form of veg. Something that's either green, red, orange, even purple in the next 24 hours. Because if not, I swear to God, I will fossilize. I will turn to stone. Yeah, this is my fit. It's kind of giving a bit of Berlin. Okay, so this gig is like a half hour out of town. So I am gonna get a nap in the car before I get there, because every sleep counts right now. Time to chill. It was like that one, it was a chill one. Now I'm gonna rest.
Tennis one.
Josh said my lips look like a juicy red apple. That's what I came back to say.
And I want to take a big bite.
And he wants to take a big bite. Sorry, these lips are for my husband.
Who's your husband? I'm your husband now. Is it?
Yeah.
Damn. Where's the church?
Actually, I would never marry you. He doesn't.
Why not?
Josh refuses to pay on first dates. So he's therefore cancelled.
Yeah, the bride pays.
He doesn't pay on first dates.
You ask?
The bride's family pays for the wedding, remember?
A Brazilian film won an Oscar. On the way home, can't wait to sleep before I get a motorbike in it. So we only have one key in our apartment, and the other guys have taken the key and they've gone to a party. And I managed to get into the building, but I can't get into the room, so this is my bed tonight. No, this is not my bed tonight. This is my bed tonight. This is my bed tonight. Yeah. Stress. Appreciation post for my nails. I'm so glad I put on these press-ons. I just feel so much more vibey, more carnival, seeing as I've flopped as far as costumes go. It's not bougie, it's not 5-star, but this is more my vibe right now. I just want some like veg and a bit of protein, but like, and a kind of local vibe. Greenery. First time back in Copacabana in 10 years. feeling kind of nostalgic, but I have to say, go away Josh, I have to say I am happy I'm staying in Santa Teresa de Lapa. Oh god, we look like such a couple though. Oh, get off me! So annoying. But yeah, no, this is very cool and I'm feeling kind of nostalgic for my time here. What's Josh doing now? Okay, he's with... Ah! Oh my god! You f***ing idiot! You idiot! He tried to smash a coconut on my head and he fell over. You... Currently on Ipanema Beach, getting battered by the waves. Ooh-wee. Josh got his vest jacked on the beach.
Wife beater, the whole thing.
His wife beater got stolen on the beach and he's angry right now. And he now hates Brazil. He's not denying it. No, he doesn't hate Brazil, he loves it. But that's actually quite, it's sad but funny. I feel like Jesus is talking to us right now from behind the clouds. On the first day, on the first day he said, let there be light. On the second day he said, let there be caipirinha. Clap for Jesus. If you love Jesus, clap.
Fuck Jesus, man.
Stop being so atheist. It's Ramadan. Video will never do justice to how sensationally beautiful this is. Incredible. But favela actually kind of adds a nice touch to it, I can't lie. For once, I'm not against civilization. That was a beautiful sunset. Very glad I made it to the beach. Just got off the train. Walking home. Got my final Rio gig tonight. Can't wait to boiler room. And yes, enjoying the vibes. And also I've got a gig at Mariwell. Last gig in Rio de Janeiro. On the way there, got a bit lost. Still trying to work out where we're going. Watering was fun. I'm really tired, but yeah. And I'm late for my gig, but it's not my fault, so what can I do?
Só não perde o foco, se dá firme pra
how the driver is not even pretending to hold the steering wheel as he drives. I'm having, I am done with Marry Well, and that was a very fun party. There's something about playing back to back 3 days in a row, even though my last set was actually a bit of like a kind of chill one. That just means that you kind of like, in some weird way, I don't know, I just feel like I'm a bit tired and I've run out of energy. I love how I'm saying that as if it's like a surprise when I've literally been getting, it's daytime and I'm going home. But anyway, long story short, I was definitely playing in like reserves energy mode today, or yesterday, and the crowd loved it, which is all I care about really. I think I did okay. I could definitely do a lot better. I actually want to start playing more intelligent sets. I don't want to just kind of be playing bangers, because obviously, you know, global bass, global club, whatever you want to call it, it's my night after face, has grown, and there's more of us playing that, which is great. But especially as someone who doesn't produce, I think it's quite hard to potentially distinguish yourself if we're just playing like the same tracks everyone's playing. So I want to try and be more intelligent with my mixes, which might also include like challenging the crowd, which requires a lot of digging. But hey, I've got time. This is what I do full time, so do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my debrief from the gig. Also, fun fact, I literally haven't bought a better mattress, like a kind of Coltron thing, so I'm still just like crashing in beds and literally on yoga mats, which is hilarious. What day is it today? I'm pretty sure my lipstick is smudged and I look like I've been punched in the eyes. I'm becoming a health conscious snacker. This is my post. This is my post gig snack. I spat everywhere, sorry. Beets, pastries for cheese and ham. I'm gonna eat this and get some sleep. Yum. Yum yum. Stay tuned for the next episode.